Now we will look at the determiners, the usage of little, a little, the little. Okay? So we are going to how little, a little, the little, how is it used in the sentence? That's what we are going to look at. Let's look at the words little, little, a little, the little. And that's what we are going to see. Little means hardly. There is a little bit, a little milk left over. There is a little food left over. That means hardly. That's, there's a little food left over, but that little left is very little. It will not quench the hunger that you have. So, the little means hardly, not much at all. It has a negative meaning. There was little money in the house. There was little money means hardly any money in the house. There was little that she could do to help the patient. The doctor could do little. That means the doctor couldn't do anything to save the patient. A little means at least some. It is an affirmative meaning. A little. A little knowledge is dangerous. There is a little milk left in the pot. There's a little money in the drawer. Okay? So now let's look at little. What is the meaning of a little? Little means hardly. We're looking at little, then a little, the little. Little. What's the meaning of little? Little means hardly or any, not much. Hardly any. Little. Little means hardly. Hardly any. Or not much. Or not much. Not much. It has a negative meaning. It has a negative meaning. Okay. Now let's look at the sentence. There was little money in the house. There was. That was hardly any amount. There was little. There was little money in the house. Little. Very little. That means hardly anything much. Not much. There was little money in the house or in the purse. In the house. There was little that she could do to help the patient. So what could doctor do? Doctor could hardly do anything. There was little. There was little. That means not much. There was little that she could do, that she could do to help the patient, to help the patient. So that's the meaning of little here. Little means hardly any, not much. There was little money in the house. There was little money in the purse, hardly anything, just few coins, few rupees. Now another, there was little that she could do to help the patient. The doctor could hardly help. The patient was very bad. Another, a little. Now we are looking at a little means what? A little. We are going to look at a little. A little. A little means, a little means some at least. Some at least. There's a little food left there. That means some food is there. Now, when you say a little, it has an affirmative meaning. It has an affirmative meaning. Let's look at the sentence we have. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. A little knowledge, a little knowledge, a little knowledge is dangerous, is a dangerous thing. Dangerous thing. Another sentence I have here is, there is a little milk left in the pot. There is. There is a little milk. A little. There is a little milk. Left in the pot. Left in the pot. Now let's look at the little. What is the meaning of the little? Okay? A little. Little means what? A little means what? Now we are going to look at the little. What is the meaning of the little? When you say the little, it means some. Some. He has lost the little money he had. I mean, he had some money and he lost it. Okay? So the little means some. There is some money, some food, some. It can be used for both positively and negatively. This the little can be used, it can be used. It can be used positively, can be used both positively and negatively. And negatively. All right. Sentence. He wasted the little strength he had in being angry. So he had some strength. Then he went and got angry. So through anger, the little strength he had, he lost. That's what it means. So let's look at the sentence. He wasted the little strength. The little. He wasted the little strength. He wasted the little strength he had. He had in being angry. In being angry. Another sentence I have for you. It means the strength he had was not much. Now, the same sentence, he wasted the little strength he had in being angry. Now, I said we can use this as positively and negatively. Now, let's look at the negative. The strength he had was not much. The strength he had was not much, that is negative. In positive, he wasted all his strength. We said the little can be used negatively and positively. So when you say positive, we say he wasted all his strength. Okay? The two ways of using it. One, this is negative. Okay? In the negative, let's look at it. In the negative, what does it mean? The strength he had, the strength he had was not much. That's what it means. Then the second, it is positive. And it is positive, what we mean, he wasted all his strength. He wasted all his strength. All his strength. Now, this is what it means. The little means some, but it can be used positively and negatively. Let's look at this first sentence. He wasted the little strength he had in being angry. He had little strength and he goes and gets angry. Now, when you say negative, the strength he had was not much, very little strength, was not much. Then, when you say positive, he wasted all his strength. The little he had, he wasted. So, let's look at the determiners. Little, a little, the little. When you say little, little means hardly any, not much. So, there was little money in the house. Little, hardly any money. Or there was little money in the purse. There was little that she could do to help the patient. The patient was really miserable. Came to the doctor and the doctor couldn't do anything. There was little. That means nothing could be done. The patient is too sick. Now, a little means some, at least something. You can say a little knowledge is dangerous. There is a little milk left in the pot. That means that's just enough for that person. There's a little food left in the plate. That food is sufficient. That's what it means. There is at least something there is. The little means some. And it can be used positively and negatively. Here is the sentence. He says, he wasted the little strength he had in being angry. When you talk about the positive, he wasted all his strength. When you talk about the negative part, the strength he had was Very little, not much.